Welcome to chapter 2. This is the first section, lesson 2 on area, right? In chapter 2, we've been dealing with measurement. So area is part of measurement. Now, whereas perimeter that we covered in the last lesson is the distance around, area is the surface covered. So let's say we have this particular shape. The perimeter of the shape is the length of this distance around it. And the area of the shape would be the shaded region inside the surface area or the surface covered. So this here inside, that will be the area, right? So area, as I said, is the surface covered. It is measured in units squared. So if it's centimeters, it will be centimeters squared because usually you have to multiply two distances to get it. So it's units squared. So for example, as I said, two distances. The area of a square is side by side, right? Because every side is the same. So side by side, multiplied by side, or side squared would give you the area of a square. However, the sides of a rectangle are different. So it will be length by breadth. Usually two distances multiplied by each other would give you the area or the surface covered, right? It's of a 2D shape. Now, we have to know how to convert units. So this is quite important here to grasp because 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. If you look at your ruler, 10 millimeters will give you 1 centimeter. But 1 centimeter squared is not 10 millimeters squared, right? Because what we are essentially doing is squaring everything. So 1 centimeter squared is actually, you're squaring the whole centimeter. Is equal to 10 millimeters, and you're squaring this whole thing. So 1 squared is 1, cm squared is 10 squared millimeters squared, because you're squaring everything. So 1 centimeter squared is actually 100 millimeters squared, right? Because we are squaring everything. Just remember that. That's very, 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 very important to remember, right? Similarly, if we have 1 meter is 100 centimeters, and we want to square that, how are we going to do that? 1 meter is 100 centimeters. So 1 meter squared, we're squaring the whole thing, right? 1 meter squared is equal to 100 centimeters, everything squared. So 1 squared meter squared is 100 squared centimeters squared. So 1 meter squared, because 1 squared is 1. 1 meter squared is 100 by 100, which is 1 with 4 zeros. 10,000 centimeters squared. So 1 centimeter squared is actually 100 millimeters squared, and 1 meter squared is 10,000 centimeters squared. Converting the units, very important to know how to convert your units to ensure that you remain with the right quantity at the end of the conversion. And that's how we work out the area of a square and the area of a rectangle.